Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin' Street? Girlin' Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
TGIW family, happy Wednesday to everybody out there in Be Inspired Radio Land. Welcome to the show. Another Wednesday, we have made it, and I'm excited tonight. I'm always excited on Wednesday when we get to come together and spend time with y'all. So, I am Miss Be Inspired on the mic.
It's all sour in here, you feel me? You already know the co-host Blizzard.
And the artisan angel HL7 Azriel.
Yeah, all of us are sitting up here eating, what is that?
Sweet tarts.
Sweet tarts, and they're sour. So all three of us just ate one before we went on air. So all of us are like, eyes all watery and everything.
Exactly.
So I hope everybody enjoyed their week so far. Hope everyone's having a solid week. Right. Lots going on. I hope all of the beautiful mothers out there enjoyed their Mother's Day weekend. I definitely did.
Shouts out to the moms.
Shouts out. So what did y'all do for your mamas? Because last week I asked y'all what y'all were going to do. So this week, did y'all do anything? Oh, no, we didn't.
No.
Oh, no, y'all did not do that.
Look.
No, y'all didn't.
No. I gotta call this some balloons. Cause
Okay.
my money a little iffy right now.
Okay.
But I got a surprise for it coming.
All right.
All right.
But I mean, at least you acknowledge the day.
I mean, Azriel got a card.
Okay.
And got a card.
You got a card and got a card.
But it's so funny because one of the people I got a card for didn't show up. It's weird because my mom didn't come by on Mother's Day to see her mom. It was so weird. But I went to iFly, so I wasn't.
Oh yeah. Okay. So how was that experience? Because we did talk about you going.
iFly.
Mhm.
It's a sour.
No. We can only reserve them for the break.
It's so good.
It is good because I had two pieces. Yeah.
iFly was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like I got right in there, and it's so undescribable. Like
I told you.
It's just
I told you.
a giant wind tunnel. First of all, don't ever look down because then you can't breathe. My friend learned that the hard way, and it looks horrifying when you look down.
Yeah.
But my first friend, because we went because my friend Boris turned 20 on Mother's Day. Wow. Shout out Boris. But so his brother went first, and he was just like freaking out in there, and it was so amazing.
Oh my gosh.
But now for his 21st birthday, we're going actual skydiving. So
okay.
Oh, real deal.
Yep, real
That's
deal.
Cool. Well, see, now I'm gonna tell you, iFly is as far as Miss Be Inspired is gonna go.
Me too.
I'm not jumping out no real plane.
iFly is actually harder than real skydiving.
Why? Well, I wouldn't know because I have no point of reference.
I mean,
I've never dropped out of a plane, and I don't plan to.
I don't plan on it either.
Because,
exactly.
Conceptually, and even the instructors were telling us because his brother Nigel was scared, and then he was like, well, when you're in this chamber, you have dimensions that you have to you can't go too far forward, and you can't go too far back.
You'll
because
crash
it's a
into
tunnel.
the glass, right?
But when you're falling out of a plane, you're just free falling. You don't really have to not lean a certain way. You can do anything you want to as long as you pull that cord.
All right,
you're good. So
I mean, okay, so my first experience with iFly, and then we'll cut that conversation short. Well, when I first got into the funnel or tunnel, whatever you want to call it, I instantly couldn't breathe, and my face wasn't down. I just was like, I was just doing one of these joints, trying to get air in. I had to take little breaths, like literally, to try to make it through. It was like, oh my gosh. And then the whole time, you cannot talk in there. Don't even try to talk in there.
In the iFly?
Yes.
That's why they give you hand signals. Because it's like the pressure in there is so much different.
Yeah.
Your first few seconds in there is spent like changing your breathing to adjust.
Yes.
It feels like you're getting hit in the chest.
But it's fun. It is fun, especially when you get the technique down and you really know how to maneuver your body so you can be floating and not hitting the bottom or crashing into the glass walls or anything. It was fun the first time I did it.
If you do go, add the extra $10 for the high fly.
Did you do it?
Yes. Did you?
Oh my god, that was so fun.
God.
Look, Kurt, it was.
Yo, Blizzard.
You do. You gotta do it. You have to do it.
Mind you, this tunnel is bigger than this room vertically.
Yeah. It's very tall.
Wow.
Usually you stay at the bottom for your flight, but if you add the $10 for the high fly, your last 30 seconds, your instructor grabs onto you and he starts flying with you and he takes you all the way to the like 15 meters in the air, I think.
Yeah.
And you're just, oh my God, it's so amazing.
It is. And they don't just like take you up. No, they like twirl you up to the top.
Right.
So your body is going around and you go up and then they spin you back down.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out.
You have to. So, that's a little known fact. That's where me and my husband went for our 10-year anniversary. We were like, forget it. We just going to do something crazy. No, we're not doing nothing romantic. We're going to iFly. And that's exactly what we did. Because we do crazy stuff like that. Like, we don't spend our anniversary going to, like, dinner and a movie. No, we go to iFly. We go to the amusement park. We do, like, we do the crazy stuff.
iFly will make you appreciate your significant other so much more because your life will flash before your eyes for that first couple of seconds.
Yeah, I like that. That's funny. So you guys, we're just, hanging out, chatting a little bit, just catching up with each other after our weekend, and all of us really had a good weekend, so that's good. Oh, Blizz, did we ask you what you did this weekend?
What did I do this weekend? I didn't really do anything. Except, hang out. Went to a couple bars.
Okay. So you hung out. That was cool. That was still cool.
it was like a dry weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was cool.
So let's talk about this show we're about to have tonight. Let's do that. Okay, so tonight's topic is focused on men's health and wellness. And we have the perfect guest. We have Hammond Harper, who is also known as Beard Goddess. So we're going to get to know exactly what that means. You can follow her page on Facebook at Beard Goddess, and you can take a look at her page and see some of the work she has done, but her focus is really on giving men facials and also manicuring their beards, and something that for some men that may not be the focus. They just go to the barbershop, they get their hair cut, their beard cut down or whatever, but they don't focus on really pampering themselves. And I believe that is partly what she does, but we're going to talk to her a little bit more about that. And then later on in the show, we're going to ask you men some pertinent questions about their health. We're going to ask you, why do some men avoid going to the doctors? Simple questions like that. Is it more important to men to keep up their physical appearance versus their health? I don't know. So
physical appearance or health?
Yeah, versus their health. And this is you don't have to answer now, just think about that. But later on in the show, we're going to address those questions again. But the focus again tonight, the topic is focus on men's health and wellness, which is, I think we always talk about women's health, always breast cancer awareness, women's health. We talk about that kind of stuff all the time, but there is not enough focus to me on the well-being of our men. So I wanted to focus on that tonight. And again, Heaven Harper is here with us tonight. She'll be talking to us a little bit about that and what she does in her business. So we get to focus on some local businesses, people, Black owned local businesses.
Support.
So that's going to be the focus for tonight. But before we get into that, Miss Be Inspired Soapbox. All right. I need to get some theme music for that. Miss Be Inspired Soapbox. Miss Be Inspired Soapbox. Y'all like that? So we got a couple of times. Look, I saw Mastermind's face. Did y'all see that side eye he just gave me? Oh my goodness. He was like, no, don't do that again.
I legally sampled the Batman theme very illegally.
Well, you did it in a way that wasn't so noticeable, so it's not as bad. So, Miss Be Inspired Soapbox. If you have been on social media today, one of the main topics floating around is the men's romper. Okay, there has been a picture of this hot guy, I guess, in this romper. This picture has been floating around on social media all day long. It has gone viral. Several people have posted it. And then there have been mixed reviews, but I think mostly the men that I've seen respond to it are like, I am not wearing anything that looks like a onesie. So, we're talking about this men's romper. Yay or nay, as a man, would you wear, and I if you've been on, so you should see it on the screen now, would you wear, now they call it like this shorts or a jumpsuit or something like that, but as women, we know it as a romper. When I go to the store, you see this on the screen? You see this? When I go to the store and I pick up something like this, right? It's in the women's department, not in the men's department. Okay. So you tell me, as a man, would you wear something that looks like that what's on the screen?
I would never in my... Okay, so... Thank you, Anaya. Thank you, Anaya, for saying you don't like it, but I would never in my life wear that for the simple fact, what is that? Just this. I would wear a onesie though, but it would have to be a interesting and fun onesie, like a Pikachu.
Right.
Yeah. But this is just, you think this is actually cool.
Yeah.
It's not 1950.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. That's true. And it is. If you look back at some of the fashions from the 1950s and 60s, you'll see an outfit like that. And you'll see the men wearing it.
Mm-hmm. On the beach.
Right. Mm-hmm. To the beach. That's true. Right. So, okay. So, Blizz, you weigh in on this. Would you wear something that looked like that? You tell me. Would you wear what they call a men's romper?
Long pants.
Yeah, I was about to say, like a jumpsuit. You feel
right.
Then that's
Because people do wear, guys do wear the overalls or the jumpsuits, And usually, now correct me if I'm wrong, usually they are not that tight.
No. That's tight.
They are not
functional. It's real baggy.
Hugging your body.
It's real baggy.
Like that.
Yeah. I was about to say, be careful with bringing up jumpsuits, because the next thing we know, they'll scrap the romper and bring back a skin-tight jumpsuit.
Oh no!
And that's just not.
We're gonna keep it baggy on the jumpsuits.
Question.
I hope. It's the pants or switched.
Next question. If you saw one of your homeboys wearing that outfit,
Damn. That was the Call of Duty one.
He said gunshots.
That was that Call of Duty shot right there.
Would you be friend enough to say, yo, don't wear that around me?
I'm gonna tease him until he leaves.
Basically.
They going on Snapchat, Instagram, all that.
Right, exactly.
They probably gonna be my friend after that.
I never go live, really. Any of my friends show up with one of those on, I'm gonna be live.
Right. So,
Teasing.
All right, y'all are a little no, Blizz is evil. Yo said that can't be my friend anymore. I can't just instantly roast that. I'm gonna have to give him a warning. I'll be like,
right.
Look, take that off. If you don't take it off,
No,
yes.
the hand is going up.
You don't need no one.
like-
Wearing something like that?
Down.
Nah, ain't no one.
yo, just
You broke the code, son.
you will get heavily roasted by everyone in that area. But like, I have to make sure you're sure about this because like, we can't go out together without me roasting you because then everyone will think, oh yeah, he would probably wear a romper too. No,
No, right. Odds are you can't stand that close to a dude in something like that, I guess.
I'ma put my
Without there
arm
being
around
something insinuated.
wait, what?
See, y'all don't know. I'm the kind of friend that if you decide you want to wear that, we're going everywhere.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm going to question the public about your decision.
Everyone, what do you think about his clothes?
They were like, look,
Just
don't ask me, ask him.
All right, y'all. This one is hot. This one is hot, but we got to get ready to go to break. So when we come back, we'll pick up on it a little bit more before we go into our next topic. You're listening to the Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
Shout out to the Weird Radio Show. If I got that wrong, I apologize. It's slick, right? And they are so cool. They're like gamers. And when I was on that show, they was like, what's a scary game? And I just was like, I don't really play games like that. But I thought like at the end of, what's that game? Mario Brothers. When you got to fight King Koopa. Yeah. Ain't that scary? They laughed at me when I said that. When you hear that thing, that right there. Oh my God. Then girl. But they had me on that show and they was talking about PlayStation and I'm not a gamer girl. Shout out to the girls out there who will whip ass playing games because there's some girls who devote.
To hear more of the new Crystal Renee Radio Show, tune into Be Exposed.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now. Join the club that gives.
Welcome back to the Be Inspired Radio Show, only on BeExposedRadio.com. This is HL7 Azriel.
Miss Be Inspired on the mic.
Yeah. Your co-host Blizzard.
TGIW, everybody. We're excited to have you on the show tonight. Before we left on our break, and if you see all of us chewing, we're sitting up here eating these sweet tarts, these sour sweet tarts. Sheesh. And that first bite down on that thing is crucial. Woo!
Yeah.
All of us in here tearing up. But anyway, welcome to the show. Before we left on a break, we were talking about the male romper. I don't know if we could put the picture back up there because we have a few new people that have logged on. But would you, as a man, if you're a man out there, would you wear a romper? Would you wear it? And on the flip side of that, as a woman, would you go out with somebody who'd wear something like that? Like
that's the question.
Would you, as a woman, would you go out with a man who would wear a romper? And I'm not talking about like a loose fit. I'm talking about the fitted ones. If you were watching earlier, you saw us post a picture of a guy in a romper, and it was hugging him all everywhere. Would you be seen with a guy who wears a romper?
So 2 people. Shamika said no.
Uh-huh.
And Anaya said, I'll be like, yo, you like that?
Right. And as a guy, would you yourself wear something like that? Would you wear a male romper?
I can't.
And if you're just tuning in, we're talking about the male romper, the picture of this guy who had on the romper, and it went viral on social media, and everybody was commenting on it. And if you're looking at the screen, you'll be able to see him. That's not the guy. That picture in particular is not the one that was circulating on social media, but the romper that he has on is definitely very close to the one that guy had on. Would you, as a woman, I'm gonna ask this again, would you, as a woman, go out with a guy who either, like, say you went on a blind date and he showed up in that, what would be your reaction?
We have 2 comments.
Okay.
Shamika says no, he better get into his 90s hip-hop state of mind. And as for would you wear it, Derek agrees with Mastermind. he said depends on where I'm going. If I was going to a beach party, I would.
Yeah. That's allowed. Okay, you had a beach. Something like that is appropriate.
Because it's a swimsuit.
If you're walking down the street, you're going to a party, probably not.
Especially in Baltimore.
You will, listen, facts. You will get clowned.
Yeah.
You will get clowned. You will get clowned. I promise you.
Son.
For all your days, please understand.
Walk into the party in a romper, and the first thing you see is everyone just turns and looks at you. The music stops and everything.
Right.
That's your life.
They just get quiet and everybody just looking at you.
And then just one simultaneous boy.
Just, like, are you serious?
Just every hand comes down.
Yes. So I think, I don't know what else to say about it, except Titus J. Burrell, if you are listening, you better not put on no romper like that. Okay. Don't you wear that. Maybe around the house. That's allowed. But if we going out on the street, don't wear that. Don't put that on, boo. I love you. That's my husband, if you wanted to know, folks.
Oh.
Titus is my husband. And he better not put that on. That's all I know.
Eric said, that reminds him of something from Three's Company, the Ropers.
Right. They used to wear stuff like that all the time, though. That is true.
That's exactly what Bill Roper would wear that.
But, and with a scarf around his neck. Do you remember that?
Yep.
He would have an ascot. He would have it tied.
And his would be all the way zipping up.
Yes.
And it'd be white.
Yeah.
Or yellow.
If y'all can't hear Mastermind, he is talking about that that romper outfit was actually something you would see on like Three's Company, you know, and Mr. Roper. Y'all remember Mr. Roper? He would wear that with an ascot and the jumpsuit zipped all the way up to the top.
But the girls on the show would wear one too.
Yeah, they would.
And on the Love Boat.
That is true. They would.
They wore those on the Love Boat.
So this is just like, but you know, folks, understand this. Fashion definitely, just like history, repeats itself. Okay.
Yeah.
It resurfaces every now and then. You know, we've been wearing the fro for us. You know, the fro and cornrows, all that stuff has come back. The natural, where women are wearing their own hair and getting it pressed out. You know,
crisscross back, man.
Backwards.
Yeah.
It's already yeah, man. Bring that back.
The crisscross thing will never work again because they'll just be wearing tight pants backwards.
That'd be them, you know.
And it would be sagging.
Right.
That's what they'll do.
They wear sagging backwards pants. What?
No, they will be leggings.
Yes, because that's what guys wear.
They're already
even though y'all might not.
that.
Even though y'all might not. But that's what guys are wearing now. The tight jeans or the leggings, or where, oh my gosh, where they are, what you call it? Like tight at the bottom and baggy up top.
All right. So
I've seen that.
In my defense, like I would wear tights under shorts when I'm playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
That's different.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just had to make that line.
Right. No, we're talking about if you decided to take those shorts off and put a shirt on. with it and wore it outside. So leggings with a
Yeah, just wearing a legging.
No. That's a no.
Nah, son.
Nah, son.
All right, everybody. We coming up on the break, but when we come back, we have our guest, Heaven Harper, who is with us tonight, the beard goddess. I can't wait to talk to her. So stay tuned to the Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com, man.
Join the club that gives you stuff. Hey, thanks! Radio Loyalty. Here's how it works. Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then, you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right? Radio Loyalty. Click that banner to join now.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story, adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org.
Why would you do that? Now, I was sitting on the floor. All these stories always involve alcohol. They do. I was sitting on the floor, and my drink of choice back then was vodka and orange juice. Ooh, it's still my drink of choice, but I don't drink it as much. I was a 151 kid, straight up. I love vodka, especially when it was that rubbing alcohol. What brand? Back then I was hooked on Absolute. That was the best at the time. And Pinnacle was like number 2 and stuff like that. Because they didn't have what's the new one that came out? Yeah, what was the new one? Ciroc, vodka, and no, the other one. Who is real smooth? New Amsterdam. New Amsterdam came out, and it was so. And Grey Goose. Grey Goose was out at that time too. See, I didn't drink. I told you 151. That was my drink. Yeah, Grey Goose vodka was one of the ones because I loved the bottle. Because you can light it on fire. The bottle was hot. It was that shaded, that shaved glass. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I was sitting on the floor, and we was talking about something. I don't even remember what we were talking about. All I know is I was bust out laughing. I got ching, ling, 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 glass everywhere. I wouldn't cut it all though. I had to. Because you had your bun. Actually, I didn't. I didn't have any hair back then. Ooh. I don't remember. I don't think I did. And you ain't cut your hair? Nope. I was just fine. I was like, oh, your glass broke, and it was winter, dead of winter.
Check more of these funny moments out when you tune into BeExposedRadio.com.
Join the club that gives you stuff. Hey, thanks! Radio Loyalty. Here's how it works. Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then, you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right? Radio Loyalty. Click that banner to join now.
You're listening to BeExposedRadio.com. Talk dirty to me.
I love it. It's awesome. It's all mine. Getting it going every day.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something, and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait. Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Be Inspired Radio Show, only on BigExposedRadio.com. I'm your host, Miss Be Inspired on the mic.
Yeah. You already know the co-host, Blizzard.
And the artist and angel HL7 Azriel.
Now listen, family, you have an assignment. You have to share this video with all of your friends, every single somebody. Make sure you invite your whole friend list. Just go down the list and just hit invite, and make sure everybody is tuned in. We have a great show planned out for you, as you already know, and if you're just tuning in, we had a funny discussion about the male romper that went viral on look, Heaven, did you see her side eye? Yes. So I'm gonna have her weigh in a second, but we definitely talked about that, and so a lot of different opinions on that, and but tonight our focus is on men's health and wellness. So we decided to do that, to build it around sort of what Heaven does, so we can fit that in. I thought that would be fitting. And then too, because we have mainly males here, you know, on the Be Inspired Radio Show team. Awesome. I want them to be around for a long time. So start caring about themselves and whatnot. Yeah. So without further ado, we have tonight our special guest, Heaven Harper, the Beard Goddess. Come on, with that
guys, what's happening?
So, Heaven, thank you so much for being a guest on our show tonight. And I'm gonna take these headphones off so I can really talk. Okay. But thank you for being on the show tonight. And the Beard Goddess, I think that is so unique. So for folks who are just tuning in, yes, she is the Beard Goddess. Yes. And what I love about people who have unique businesses is that it's unique. It's something different from what you see every day. So first of all, Heaven, just introduce yourself to everybody, and yeah, let's start there.
So, you guys, my name is Heaven, and aka the Beard Goddess. And basically how I got started, I started off as a makeup artist, and I was working in a store, and that was all fine and dandy, but I realized there really weren't a lot of services for men. And that's a big problem. Our guys, they really go hard in the paint for us, you know, to be good providers, good fathers, good friends, and we really have to push that movement. So in order to build up a great community, it has to have a community of great men. So I just wanted to provide something for the guys to help them build their confidence, help them to learn to relax, because a lot of guys do not. And that's pretty much what I do. I do beard treatments because beards are a big thing. It's a big staple, especially for black guys. You know, a lot of guys are trying to grow a beard. It's a big thing now, but it's more than just beards. It's way deeper than that. I do men's facials as well. So it's really a whole experience. I mean, when you get a phone call and a guy has just lost his family member and he needs 30 minutes, 45 minutes to relax away from everything, and he calls you and he shows up at the shop, and this is the first time he's slept in 3 days, that's what it's about. Wow. You know, so people are like, oh, it's just the beard treatments, whatever. No, it's way deeper than that. So that's pretty much what I do.
Oh, that's right.
I just want to tell you, I really appreciate you already in like your ideas, because we're kind of in an era to where, and I've witnessed it because everybody in my school included is always just talking about like it's only women is all that's the topic of discussion. Even in society, there's never what do men go through, and men are just like pushed to the side, and it's like anything that they're dealing with, forget it. And like I really appreciate the fact that you took your time to actually worry about what the men are going through.
Thank you. I mean, I have a brother, I have a dad, and it's just amazing that these guys, they work hard. You know what I mean? They work hard to really provide for their families, and at the end of the day, all they have to do is come home and go to sleep. There's really no outlet, you know, outside of the strip club and the, you know, all the things that aren't necessarily healthy for them to really do and indulge in and feel pampered and loved on another level. I've had a guy sit in a chair and he's like, I don't even know how to relax. Like, you know, I'm going to rub his hands. He like, He like Frankenstein, you know. And I'm like, you have to relax. He's like, I don't think I know how to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, let's start with breathing. Let's start with that.
Yeah.
So, you know, people like it's just a beard treatment, but it's when I tell people it's so much more. It's really an experience. So you gotta come and experience it for yourself. Really learn how to relax and feel what it feels like to be pampered.
Yeah.
So when your girl goes to the nail salon and the hair salon, you'll really understand what she's going through. It is like a pleasure when a guy comes in, and when he leaves, he's like, "I'm taking my wife to lunch." I'm like, "Yes, we win. We win."
Wait a minute. Let me make sure I tag my husband.
Yes.
Would you mind discussing the prices?
Yes, so the beard treatment is $25 and a full facial is $55. And I'm always running some sort of special or deal. Last Sunday was my birthday, Mother's Day. Whoop whoop. Taurus. Thank you. And so I did like 15% off all of my services.
Nice.
And just things like that. Father's Day is coming up, so I'm looking to reward a loving father, a great guy who's really doing something in the community with the full shebang. So like the full facial, beard treatment, the whole nine. So if you know someone, tag them on a post, and I'll start doing some promotions June the 1st.
Did y'all hear that? So
Yes.
Be Inspired family, if you're looking at this Facebook live feed, put their name in there.
Yes.
Put their name in the comments, and we'll make sure that Heaven gets that, because I think too what you said is right. Is key though, is that men are the staple of our community.
They really are.
And it's kind of been reversed, you know, because women have carried so much of that weight. And I think it's unique that you're refocusing that attention on the male.
I think it's very necessary at this point. You know, even as a female entrepreneur, and I'm still a mom and all of those things. But at the end of the day, we need someone that we can lean on and depend on, and you know, sometimes vent to.
Absolutely.
And if we don't have that person, because you know he's, you know, what I mean, he done half lost his mind. You know, because he's stressed out or whatever.
Really
you know what I mean?
stressed.
Then there's an adverse effect.
Yeah.
So you know, so he's stressed out, you're stressed out, and you guys don't have each other. So where do you guys both go to relax? And I feel like as women, we are very creative in finding our own thing, and guys, they need a little bit of help. So here's something for them to do. You know, like I said, I was outside of the strip club and that sort of thing. And it's just a great experience. It's a great experience.
So when you are offering services or you are servicing a guy, do you also offer them tips on how they can maintain?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, beard_goddess, I'm always posting different tips and tricks. Guys inbox me all the time asking questions. How can they maintain their beard? How did they get a softer beard? What are the best products to use and that sort of thing. So I'm always posting something, as you know, as well as a word of encouragement. But you know, their beards are a big thing. It's a third of their face.
Yeah, right.
Like that's a big deal, you know. And it's not just, you know, like it's our hair. You know what I mean? Like our hair is like our big thing. You gotta walk out looking, you know, with your hair on fleek and all that good stuff. But so it's the same way with guys and their beard. They're very particular about how they want their hair cut, how they want their beard cut, how they want it to look, how they want it to feel. And women, especially women that like bearded guys, you know, you don't want to go kiss on Bay and then his, you know, it's like a
Brillo pad,
porcupine.
Right.
So you know, that's just kind of how I just kind of marry what I love to do.
So do you work in a specific salon, or do you?
So
have
I
your own
do.
space?
I'm here in town. I'm at 17 West 24th Street at Gentleman's Headquarters. It's a really awesome shop. I mean, we have the game on, or some jazz playing. We have a fireplace. There's some awesome barbers that I work with. Dawn and Danny are two awesome guys, and they're always offering a good word of advice. You know, just really upstanding guys in our community, and I really appreciate them because they really push me to do what I do.
Yeah.
I've had some great opportunities lately to travel. So if you are not in the DMV, I may be coming your way. So just keep an eye out. Actually, tomorrow I leave for Greenville, South Carolina.
Wow.
So yeah, so the Beard Goddess is moving and shaking. So catch me when I'm home and let's make some moves. Let's make something work.
Get your appointment.
Yes,
in,
get
guys.
it in. Get it in now.
Right.
Like, let me book this now.
That's right. I think it's absolutely cool. What was the general response though when you first started out?
A couple of things, like really like a beard. I didn't think it was that serious.
Right.
Just, there are always going to be some naysayers.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be some people who don't necessarily agree with what you're doing, or they don't believe in it, or they don't believe that it has room to grow.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's those people, and then there's the other people that's like, oh my God,
Mm-hmm.
she does something for guys, and it doesn't matter what it is, they're willing to support.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had a mixture of both, but I will say that it is growing. So obviously there's a need, and I'm blessed to be a blessing.
Yes.
So I'm happy to do what I do, and it is a labor of love.
You definitely branched into a market that I've never heard of. Like, usually, like, you don't hear of luxury things for guys. You just hear they sit in their house, and that's their luxury.
Right.
You've actually given men like a spa.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but it happens in other communities. Don't get me wrong. Like, these sort of services, they happen in other communities, but you never hear about a lot of African American men taking the time out to pamper themselves. Like, that's like a unknown, unheard of thing, and then even when guys, when they go to barber shops, they really don't want another barber rubbing on them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's really, just kind of introducing guys to wellness.
Mm-hmm. I think Mastermind has a question, a comment. No, we have 4 minutes left. Okay. It looked like he was raising his hand like this. But family, if you have any questions for Heaven, please leave a comment, or you can call us at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403. Men just don't pay a lot of attention to themselves in that way, like taking care of themselves and taking the time out to pamper. I mean, why is that? I guess I'll ask Blizz.
I'm one of them guys, though. I'm one of them guys, like, I don't know. I really didn't take my, health and everything as serious as I should.
Yeah.
But, I'm starting to, drink more water, eat more vegetables, exercise more, and I do the yoga thing too. So
that's awesome.
See, and he is. I mean, Bliss, he was just drinking. What was that? What kind of smoothie was it last week that the kids made?
It was. I don't know what it was called, but I gotta make a name for it. It had apples in it. It had celery, carrots. It was like all mixed in a juice grinder.
Nice. Yes. So so how is getting this type of the beard massaged and getting that kind of treatment, how is that connected to the rest of the man?
I mean, your face is, I can show you a chart, but your face is connected, just like your hands are connected to all the other parts of your body. So you're talking about everything from like your intestinal tract to, then I'm rubbing your sinus area. So if you have any sinus issues, all of that gets, taken care of. So you literally leave the chair feeling so refreshed. I have guys, they come and they're like, I don't know what you do, but I need that every week. So it's definitely, it's a total health experience. I'll show you the chart in a little bit, but like all the muscles in your face, and you're talking about how tense you can be during the day. You're stressed out, and the first place you carry that, is in your neck, in your face. Your jaw gets tight, and we eliminate all that in 25 minutes. Yeah,
man. Yes.
You gotta sign me up.
Yes.
Sign me up too.
I think that is so when are your busiest seasons though?
Surprisingly enough, probably the winter, just because with the cold weather, beards get tortured, in the winter. But beards, actually, fun fact, beards grow faster in the summer. So the heat is stimulating your face, you're sweating, your pores are open, so your beard is naturally going to grow faster. So my guys, they come every week, or some come bi-weekly. And you only get a facial every 4 to 6 weeks. So guys are like, man, at $55, that's a little. Your girl spends $200 on some bundles. And that's then and that's just the bundles. That's just the hair. And then she gonna pay Shaquetta $200 to put it in. Yes. You know what I mean? So $25 a week isn't that bad. You know?
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got to think about it like that. You know, if you know, and definitely put it in a budget. You thinking about that's 2 days or maybe 1 day you just didn't buy lunch. You know, everything's so expensive these days. So that's 1 day you can come and relax and enjoy your day in a male-friendly atmosphere. I'm not at the salon where the girls in the back talking about, hey, none of that. You know what I mean? All the husbands feel
She's
safe.
legit, y'all.
Yes, it is legit. Like, all the husbands feel safe coming. The wives send them, and I send them right on back.
Hello.
Don't worry. You know, you know, I understand.
Do you have any, like, experiences like?
That's a good one, but
no, I can honestly say I have been blessed that most of the guys, they come and they come correct, and they know I don't play no games. I don't play that.
Yes.
So, you know, show up, come get your beard treatment. I'ma look cute. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But that's about it.
Right. Yeah.
You know, we keep it professional. It's still a business. I'm still growing. And your integrity is everything. So I make that a big deal.
So we're gonna take this break, and then when we come back, more with Heaven Harper, the beard goddess. Y'all yes, stay tuned.
Check out this flashback from the Artist Exchange radio show.
That's the biggest thing, is just empowerment. Just get off of the begging line. Just be proud and just get our pride and our dignity back, because as a child, we're taught how to go and beg for a job. Our parents, they literally taught us how to make sure you pull your pants up. Me, I'm 6'7", so I'm a bigger man. I was always taught how to not be threatening or intimidate people when I go into different interviews or different scenarios. And so we're literally taught how to condition ourselves, condition our speech, everything, in order to go and beg these people for a job, because we know when we walk in the door, I have to tear down 10 stereotypes before I get past hello. So we need to eliminate that. You know, and we need to eliminate that, and the way that we do that is employing ourselves and employing our brothers and sisters. And so that's our mission, is group economics, uplift ourselves, because I can't empower anyone until I empower myself, and change from just being willing, because it's in my heart and my passion to see my people succeed and see us do better and change the social order, because I know that we are not supposed to be on bottom. I understand who I was. I know I didn't fall out of the sky and land on a plantation. So when you have knowledge of self and you know who you are and what you come from, it's frustrating more than anything to see us in this position.
Tune into the Artist Exchange every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. live on BigExposeRadio.com.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio Loyalty. Click the banner to join now.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Be Inspired Radio Show right here on BigExposeRadio.com with your host, Miss Be Inspired on the mic.
Yeah, your co-host Blizzard.
And the artist and angel HL7 Azriel.
And we are here with our special guest. Heaven's already. She in the mix. She was like,
I was like, I need me an intro like that.
Yes. And we are here with our special guest tonight, Heaven Harper, the beard goddess. I love saying that though. That's kind of dope.
That sounds awesome,
isn't it?
It really is.
So, okay. So in case you didn't know, she does male facials. She focuses on pampering the male, something that men just don't get enough of. They just don't, right? Mastermind has a question.
It's not necessarily a question. It's something that when it comes to men themselves, sometimes the pampering aspect to a male comes off as soft.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some guys don't want to give off airs as though, like, you know, you're effeminate.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, getting a manicure, a facial, a massage, those types of things are generally relegated to women.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And men of a softer variety.
Mm-hmm.
But what the fellas need to realize is that those things are actually, like, healthy.
Right. Exactly.
They're good for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get sick from, especially like me myself, I work with my hands. I get filthy.
Mm-hmm.
And under your fingernails carry so much stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially depending on if, like, my hands being dirt and cement and all kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, some men bite their nails.
Wow.
Even when you wash your hands, it doesn't fully clean your nails, and they just think you sticking your hands in your food.
Right.
Same thing with your face.
Yeah.
Your face gets beat up a lot, like Miss Heaven was saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fellas, we need to worry about those kind of things.
So how can we dispel that myth that if you're pampering yourself as a male, that you're somehow feminine?
Women need to recommend it more.
Okay.
Because women are to be completely honest, it's women. Because a man won't go into a salon and get a manicure because he doesn't want to look like he's, you know, homosexual.
Mm-hmm.
I hate, you know, excuse me for those I offend, but it's real.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want to look gay.
Mm-hmm.
To go into, because when you go into a spa or salon, you know, it's a strong possibility that any of the male figures you see in there are not playing on the same team as you.
Okay.
For lack of a better word.
Okay.
So what does
Nicely
that do?
put.
You know, I'm just saying though, like, just like a woman, when she walks into a barber shop full of men, there's a level of weirdness that you get, even though she's getting a haircut.
And they looking at you like,
like,
what you doing?
Right. Yes.
You know what I mean? Even those barber shops and salons that are unisex, you still, when it's predominantly one sex or the other, you get a weird look.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that your whole male-friendly environment is a great step and idea.
Yeah.
Because if a man goes into a spa and sees a bunch of regular dudes in there, like watching the game or whatever, he'll feel better about sitting down in that chair.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
getting whatever he needs to get done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I go to barbershops. So I spent a week in Philly, and I went to several barbershops there. And that's why I go to barbershops. That's where the guys are. And I realized that my business would never grow if I just, you know, did it from my home or from a salon or from a salon suite where it was just me. You have to go where the guys are. And as uncomfortable as it may be, you know, as a woman in a male dominated environment, you have to come outside of your fears, step outside of your fears and do something that you know is a benefit for someone else. So the guys, they see it, and I encourage you all to, like I said, follow me on Instagram, share a video, share a post. I mean, I'm videotaping the guys and they look so relaxed. I mean, it's not even funny. So when you share that and you make it a big deal, then more guys are interested.
So let's do this. When we were on the break, we were talking about some things that we could talk about, right? So what are some of your best and worst beard stories? Let's start with the best ones.
The best one, like I've had some guys with like really big, like huge, like the beard comes out like elephant ears. So like those beards are always fun. I think people get excited about when it's lathering and, you know, they get to see it in the video. So I had the great opportunity of partnering up with Creative Culture Lifestyle, and they have an awesome line of beard products. And so we did the Beard and Barber Expo here in Baltimore. So
nice.
it was really fun to be on stage. That was my first time kind of like on the main stage and doing what I do. And it's cool to have guys come around and they want to watch and they want to see it. And to have the wives come and they want to watch and they want to see it because they just want to make sure everything is on the up and up. And I think that part is just like amazing to me. Like I don't get enough of that. I don't get enough of those moments. Those moments are really, really fun. And then I get the moments where the guys come in the shop and their beat is real jacked up and they really want a whole miracle, y'all. I lie to you, they want a whole miracle. It's like, have you ever put anything, like even the bad stuff in your beard? Nothing. I'm like,
oh, well, what does that look like? Like somebody coming in with a jacked up beard.
I mean, it looks like Brillo, and you get the combing that thing out, and it's like stuff is flying. I'm like, oh, what was that? You got beard dandruff. You got all types of stuff going. It's like, yes. It's like, oh yeah, my beard. You know, like he said, there's some guys. I have a guy who does construction, and you know, every now and then I'm getting like pieces of sheetrock. I'm like, what the world? Oh, yes. So when I tell you, it is very important to wash your beard and take care of your beard and take care of your face. It is. It's very important. You're talking about all the particles in the air. You know that your face is the one thing that's exposed 24/7.
Right.
I mean, you can put gloves on, you can, you know, wear jeans, long sleeve shirt, but your face is out and exposed to everything.
Right.
So just remember all of that when you're out painting and you're cutting the grass and you know, my guys that work in factories. Oh my gosh. Like, can you imagine if all of the chemicals that they're putting in whatever you're making, all of that stuff is really seeping into your face. So why wouldn't you want to get a facial?
Yeah.
You know, at least start with a clean slate every month, you know, so it's not just building up and building up.
Okay. So what we're going to do, a beard evaluation.
I ain't even got my glasses
when we come back from the break. So please stay tuned. You don't want to miss this because Blizz is going to get his beard evaluated. Azriel is going to get his beard evaluated. Then we're going to bring Mastermind in here and have his beard evaluated by the beard goddess. You don't want to miss this. Stay tuned to the Be Inspired Radio Show only on BigExposedRadio.com.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio Loyalty. Click the banner to join now. We're rewarding you for something you already do. Listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
Everybody, welcome back to the Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com with your host, Miss Be Inspired on the mic.
Co-host Blizzard.
And HL7 Azriel.
And our beautiful guest, Heaven Harper.
Thank you.
The Beard Goddess. So, now for the time you've all been waiting for. We are going to do beard evaluations. So Heaven is going to take a look at Blizzard's beard, Azriel's beard, and then we're going to get Mastermind in the studio and he's going to have his evaluated. He's trying to even though he's trying to
y'all call Mastermind?
no cheating, no cheats. Alright, so we're going to start. Who wants to go first?
Azriel.
Right, everybody's going to nominate somebody else, right?
Blizzard is closer.
Youngest to oldest.
Blizzard is closer.
So you might as well school on.
No, you're already there. You're already there. I've been plotting on you.
First things first, I've been paying attention to Blizzard since I got here.
Okay.
And the number one thing I tell guys to stop doing is what he's doing right now, which is touching your beard.
Hands out.
Yes. And I say that because, and I'll tell you, his beard is probably dry because your hands strip your beard of all of its natural oils. So before I even touch it, I can already tell you his beard is dry. Okay. I ain't even touched it.
It's dry.
Wow.
See, confirmation.
See?
And I didn't even touch it. But so one thing guys always ask is, can everyone grow a beard? And the answer is no. Mm-hmm. So like he really doesn't have any hair follicles in this area. Mm-hmm. So like he'll probably always have a goatee. He'll have hair that grow here. He'll even have longer sideburns. Mm-hmm. But as far as like a full beard all the way around, probably not, unless he did like a beard transplant. Yes, they do exist. Yes, like just like there's hair transplants for guys. Yes, no, I don't do them. Okay. But they do exist in the world. Okay, you probably got to fly to California or somewhere to get one. But
everything. What you talking about when they got the fake bed and they put it on and then they just
no, like an actual hair transplant where they take like the hair from like the back of your neck and they put it on your face.
Everything exists in California.
Yes,
everything.
Yes, so for the guys who can't get a beard and now they need one, they do beard transplants. So he wouldn't really grow any hair in this area. But his beard is very dry. Mm-hmm. So we would definitely want to wash it, throw some coconut oil in there. Coconut oil is a great moisturizer. And then we want to seal in that moisture that we put in. We want to seal it with like a Jamaican black castor oil or something along those lines. Mm-hmm. So yeah, his beard is definitely dry. So he has a couple gray hairs in there.
Stress.
Yeah.
And gray hair lacks the deficiency to hold on to a lot of moisture. So you really want to kind of add some extras in there. Don't be afraid to pile it on for my guys with gray beards. Okay. I always suggest my guys to put their stuff on at night. Mm-hmm. And if you are a face sleeper, you want to get a silk pillow. So don't talk about your girl when she got her silk bonnet on. Go ahead and buy both of y'all the 2-pack of satin pillowcases, and then everybody's happy. Your beard is happy, her hair is happy, and everybody can go to sleep happy.
I love that. All right. Okay.
It's a Instagram page called In the Attic. They make bonnets and the thing.
Beard bonnets.
Yep. Wow. I'm about to model those.
Hey, I ain't mad.
See, that might be so. Some of my guys are like, how much is too much? Like we're going back to the pamper thing. Like how much pampering is too much? I mean, I think your beard would be normal because it's on your face. You see it. I mean, it's a big part of who you are. I don't know about the beard bonnet though. Like I might feel some type of way. Yeah. Like, babe, you got a bonnet on your beard? Like, that's
look.
I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna have to think about that one.
Yeah. It's kind of strange. Yeah. How you keep it on there? You hook it on your ears?
I gotta look this one up.
Like a Santa Claus beard. You just strap around your ears and just.
Yeah.
We still working on the design.
Okay. I mean, I'm just asking, inquiring minds want to know.
I might need to be in on that patent.
Yes, right? All right, Azriel, you're up next.
You gonna come on?
Sure.
So, if you're just tuning in, what's happening is that our guest, Heaven Harper, she is called the Beard Goddess. She is evaluating the beards of our co-hosts tonight.
I grow some up here.
Okay. So you probably would have the same thing where you would probably grow like a full goatee. Lift your neck for me. So you really don't have. So like there's some guys like they grow like hair all the way down here. You don't have any hair follicles down there. Like we would have to really get like the magnifying glass to see. But what are your beard goals? Just kind of whatever grows, you just gotta go with it. Do you ever let your goatee grow out?
Yeah, I did. I just recently shaved it down. That's why it's looking a little small.
No. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I tell guys, wear what works for you. Mm-hmm. Like, don't be so pressed. Growing a beard takes patience. Yeah. Guys are like, I've been growing my beard for 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yep. You gotta wait, honey.
You still
you got some ways to go. You got some ways to go. Mm-hmm. And just like babies, you don't know too many babies that just come out with a full head of hair. Yeah. And it's gonna be patchy. That's normal. Mm-hmm. So like if he took his time and just didn't shave for 4 weeks, you start to see patches or whatever, but that is perfectly normal. Mm-hmm. Perfectly normal. But So your beard is a little prickly, but because you do cut it often, that's pretty much normal. So it's not like extremely dry or whatever. I would suggest putting something in it. Like again, you could use like a coconut oil. Creative Culture Lifestyle, they have a great beard butter, and it's has sandalwood scent, which is awesome for guys. And then if you don't, want something scented, you can always get something unscented so that when you put your cologne on, it doesn't clash. So something like that would be really great for your beard, especially if you want to let it grow out a little bit for the summer or like that. Cool. But stop touching it.
I love it.
See, get your hands out of it.
Like,
why do you think guys do that?
Especially when it's like this long.
It's like therapeutic.
Okay.
Just like you see those what is it? Those didgeridoo things, those fidgeting things.
Fidget spinners.
Oh, yes.
Right. It's just
like those are a big thing now, but it's because guys need something to keep them occupied.
Right.
And a lot of people fidget with their hands a lot.
Like if you're nervous.
So their beards become like their number one thing to touch. But it's like the worst thing you could possibly do is touch it.
But you look so smart.
Okay, so I'm going to have to get a ruler. And every time each one of you do it, I'm going to get a yardstick for you so I can just go
You might as well cut off my hands at that.
Right.
Because
his hand gonna be swollen, but
right.
I'm gonna still try with swollen hands and be like,
mastermind.
You might as well come on up.
Come on down, yay! Y'all got slice my boy up.
Mastermind the
Come on now. You gotta do it. Come on. You're gonna have it done either way when you go for your appointment. Either way, so you might as well get a head start. I'm just saying.
Right? Yeah.
That way she'll be ready for you when you come. She'll be like, I already looked at his beard, so I already know what to expect.
Yep.
Oh, my friend Jazz just said that he wanted me to relay the beard tips to him.
Wow. Okay. So beard tip number 1, hands off.
Hands off.
Beard tip number 2, you want to moisturize. Moisture is your friend. So after you get out the shower is the best time to apply your products. So you can apply your beard butter, your beard oil, and like I said, you want to moisturize and then you want to seal in that moisture. My top 3 products to use. Beard wash. Right now I'm using 2. I use either Creative Culture Lifestyle. They have a daily beard bar, a beard and face bar, which is all natural. And then they have a weekly shampoo. So that's for like a really deep clean. So you only want to do that once a week. And then like I said, you want to apply your beard oil, like a coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, and these are things you can find at your grocery store. So I don't want to hear it cost me $99,000. If your girl goes to the store and she got the food stamp, no, I'm just messing.
Right.
Tell her to pick you up some avocado oil and some coconut oil. Those are things that you can use, to cook with, and you can use them in your beard. Not at the same time, y'all. Buy you a separate one for your beard, please.
All right, so let's get Mastermind before because his hand. You see how his hand is like on the door now.
He's ready.
He's ready to escape.
He's like,
all right, we getting ready to do.
So you sit down and scoot on over.
He likes being the voice in the background.
Yes,
he is. But
he's trying to stay in the shadows, but he can't.
So he has an awesome beard, you guys, but it feels like Brillo, but I ain't gonna tell you. So it's dry. You do have a few patches, but I think over time, as your beard fills out, that'll we'll take care of that.
Destroy my beard all the time.
What do you do to it?
Be shaving it, be just doing all. Cause my facial hair grows so fast that I shave all this off, and next week it'll be
Wolfman Jack. Yeah, so I mean, really, just a good conditioning would do you like wonders. Steam, so of course we'll get some steam on your beard to really open up the cuticles, and then we'll apply some beard butter. We'll do some beard oil, and then of course we'll finish you off with a hot towel just to kind of seal all of that in, and you'll really feel the difference in your not only in your beard but in your face. So and then where you have the patches, your beard, like once we get it combed out, it'll fill out, so you won't even see the patches. So I mean, definitely worth it. I mean, and then you know, you have the potential to have a really big beard if you really wanted it.
Big, and then I cut it off.
Yeah, because you're like I said, a lot of guys they're looking for like that big girth in their beard. So I encourage guys to let it grow down your neck, because that's where you're going to get that big full look from. You know, they don't necessarily like it up top or whatever, and some guys, they don't like it on their neck. Right. Guys that wear suits often, they like to kind of keep it off their neck, you know, because they don't want it on their shirts and things like that. So apply your products at night, so then in the morning when you put your dress shirt on or you put your shirts on, you're not ruining all the collars of your shirt. You know, you want to wait till all the product has been absorbed. It usually takes about 20 minutes to really absorb into your beard. And quick trick, you can actually dry your beard with like a regular cotton t-shirt. Just squeeze the excess water out and let it dry, let it air dry. Wow. I mean, and it's a good trick for our curls too. So ladies with natural hair, regular cotton t-shirt, just squeeze the water out and it eliminates some of the frizz.
Wait a minute, I need to write that down for myself. Cotton t-shirt for my curls.
Yes.
Exclusive.
Yes.
I love that. So that was fun. Yeah. So how did y'all feel? What you thinking after your evaluation?
I need to make an appointment.
I'm thinking that I need extra beard butter because I can't stop stroking.
Yes. So, especially for my guys with bigger beards and they like to stroke their beards, so get a boar bristle brush. Okay. Say that real fast 3 times. And when you put your beard butter on, you're gonna brush your beard, and then later on in the day, if your beard feels dry, you don't want to necessarily apply more product. Just use the brush, because the brush is gonna hold some product in it. The same way with a wooden comb. So a wooden beard comb is an essential. So if you go to the gym, or if you notice when you first start your treatments that by 2 o'clock your beard feels dry, you don't necessarily want to put more oil on it, because especially with it getting hot, the wooden comb is going to hold oils, it's going to hold the beard butter, so you just want to recomb your beard.
One person just asked, where can I purchase it?
A beard comb or the beard butter? Creative Culture Lifestyle, like I said, they have some awesome beard butter. If you look up Gebcare, GEBBCARE on Instagram, and they also have a website. She's local here in Baltimore as well, and she makes awesome products for your beard. I think she has some beard oil, beard butter. She has a little bit of everything. CreativeCultureLifestyle.com. They have some great stuff. They have everything. They have the wooden comb, the beard butter, the beard wash, like I said, the daily beard bar. Just trying to give you guys some of my favorite products. Bully beard oil.
We got 30 seconds. So when we come back, we're going to do a whole list of them. And on the break, we're going to ask having to repeat those back to us so we can put those in the comments so everybody can see it. Okay.
Awesome.
So stay tuned, family, to the Be Inspired Radio Show on BigExposedRadio.com.
This flashback from It Is What It Is radio show.
Paul he was chilling, he was doing his thing. Y'all, you feel me? Love y'all family, you know what I'm saying? And like for him to be taken away from you, snatched away from you, just like that. You feel me? It's like damn. Another good one gone. You know what I'm saying? Like why you taking the good? You know what I'm saying?
You always end up asking like why?
And like again, it's a lesson that it's a test of faith. You feel me? Gonna take you through these tests. You feel me? You're gonna go through these little phases in life, yo. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you just gotta recognize that one, it's the adversary trying to knock you off your pivot, and then it's God trying to teach you something. You feel me? Right. Anything that you go through, you gonna get through. It's called going through. You feel me? That's why it's called going through. You going through something. Right. You feel me? Because after you go through it, you get through it. You look back going like, damn, I got that. You feel what I'm saying?
For this and more, be sure to tune into BeExposedRadio.com every Friday from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock p.m. to listen to more of It Is What It Is radio show.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait. Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Hey everybody, check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired radio show. Now here's one little speech I'm going to give you before I get into the next article. Here's what I want to tell you. Still, fear is big business. Fear is big business. I'm not telling you not to be alarmed by what you're seeing. I'm not telling you not to be concerned. What I am saying is not.
Business owners need more customers.
Family, we are back. You are tuned in to the Be Inspired radio show on BeExposedRadio.com. Of course, with your host, Miss Be Inspired on the mic.
Yeah, the co-host, Blizzard.
And the artist and angel, HL7 Azriel.
And if you are just tuning in, we have our guest tonight, Heaven Harper, the Beard Goddess. Y'all want to know a little bit more about that? Okay, so let's ask Heaven. For people who are just tuning in, can you just talk to them a little bit about what it means to be the Beard Goddess and the services that you offer?
So to be the Beard Goddess means you are. I am the person who comes to your barbershop. I work with some really awesome barbers, not only in the DMV, but just kind of all over. And we provide you with a really elevated barber experience. So not only can you get your hair cut, but you can be pampered, in the comforts of your barbershop. You can get a facial, full facial, really clean your pores, clean your face, really take the time out to relax, which is something that a lot of guys do not do or do not do enough. Relax and have your beard treated. And the emphasis is on your beard because, like I said, it's 1/3 of your face, and it's really a staple of who you are. And I always say your beard is your crown. Just like for women, your hair is your crown. It's your crown and glory. So how you look and how you present yourself, how you walk into the room is very important. And everybody's going to see your face. Your face is going to be with selfies and everything like that. Somebody's going to see your face. I don't care how much you try to hide your outfit or your sneakers because you ain't got the right ones on today or whatever. Everybody's going to see your face. So let's take care of your face, take care of your beard, and ultimately take care of yourself. So introducing just pampering and self-care is very important in our community.
So just share with the Be Inspired community how they can get in contact with you if they want to book you.
One of two ways. You can find me on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, Beard, BEARD _goddess. Beard _goddess on Facebook and Instagram. You can also book your appointment on either page. And you can always reach me by phone, 202-847-6821. Again, that's 202-847-6821. That's my number. Call me, text me. If you want to do like a 30-day beard challenge, feel free to send me your pictures every week. You can send me your pictures. I'll tell you what I think. I'll tell you if the products that you're using are going to work for you or not. Or if they are working or aren't working, or if you need to get some new things going, and just send me a weekly picture. That's all I ask of your progress. So 30 days to a bigger, better beard with the Beard Goddess.
I love that. So during that 30 days, they're trying out different products or a specific product, and then you track the progress, or how does that work?
So typically I ask them what they're already using, and I have the guys send me a picture of what beard products they're already using, and I tell them, get rid of that, you can keep that may work for you, and we tailor a beard regimen for them.
Nice.
So I'll say, at night you want to use X, Y, and Z product, and X, Y, and Z product. In the morning you just want to use this. Just based on what they do in their everyday life, how often they should be washing their beard, what's the best beard wash for them. I try not to have the guys spend more money, so if they have something that I think will work, we try to go with that. And like I said, we try to do all natural first. So natural things like the coconut oil, the jojoba oil, the Jamaican black castor oil, all things that you can find either in your grocery store or at your beauty supply store. So, and everything I usually tell people to get is under $10. I think the most you may spend is maybe $12 or $15 for a beard comb for my guys with the bigger beard. But if you're still in the beginning growing stages, get a brush. And you're fine with that for a while.
Yeah. It's so two questions. Well, the first one is, so I remember you were saying how some men just can't grow hair in certain places in their face, and then I've heard that if you massage. Okay, and let's do that. Let's talk about like myths versus facts. Okay. So, is it true that if you massage those areas where hair does not grow, can you stimulate growth in those areas?
You can, but I mean, there are some guys that just do not have hair follicles there. So where there aren't hair follicles, it won't grow. But then there's some guys who they have hair follicles there and it's clogged. So, which is why a lot of my guys, I offer them a full facial first. So let's start with a clean slate. Give the hair follicles a chance to breathe and let's stimulate them, get them stimulated, and then let's see what happens over the next couple weeks. So that is very important. Very, very important. And if you don't have hair follicles there, don't be ashamed of what you got going on. It's perfectly normal. It's perfectly fine. I mean, a lot of it is genetics. So look at your dad, look at your granddad, tell your mama you need to see the album.
Yeah.
So you can look and see what you're working with, and I mean, it's really a mixture of genes. A lot of guys say, if you just take some testosterone, it may grow. And it's like, not quite. Not quite.
One more thing for myth, because it just hit me. The whole idea that if you cut off your beard, it'll grow back faster.
So here's the thing. So it's kind of true. If you think about it like this, damaged hair doesn't grow. Like if the hair is already damaged to like the point of no return. So let's say we're working on your beard and it's like, listen, we just going to trim this thing down and start over. So now it's just like a woman with a perm, right? So if you have all this old hair that's burnt off and jacked up that you've mistreated, and now you have this much of that good old new growth, and that new growth is really popping, and it's and it's smooth, and it's like, dang, when I really get in there, it's really soft. So let's cut off what's dead, and let's cut off what's dead and let's start new. So essentially it may work for some, but most guys, once they start growing a beard, they really don't want to cut it all the way off and start over. So let's treat what you have, see where we can get it as far as health, and if we need to, we'll trim it down, and then from there you can really let it grow.
But will it grow faster though after you cut it?
So the fact of the matter is, some guys' hair is naturally going to grow faster than others, but the average person, your hair is only going to grow a half an inch a month. Okay.
Wow.
So for my guys who are like, I get my beard trimmed every week, well, you'll never see the growth like that. So if your hair is only growing an inch every week, and when you go to the barbershop you get it cut an inch every week, no progress. You won't really see the progress. So you really only need to get your beard treated maybe quarterly. And by trim, I mean like have your barber and really communicate with your barber what you want. I'm looking to grow my beard. I'm looking for the length. I want to maintain my length. Really just kind of cut my split ends, and and I evaluate my guys 9 times out of 10 their ends really aren't split, and it's just kind of what everybody seems to think is going on with their beard. They may have some stray pieces, but that's normal. Like that is normal. Like nobody's hair grows uniformly and it's just, in a box. It doesn't work like that. So just keep those things in mind and communicate what you want. One big thing guys ask me about is Beijing. I don't know if y'all want to get into that.
Yes, we do. I do.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Oh, goodness. Well, I'm not going to give my opinion, but go ahead.
What is Beijing?
So Beijing is, I'll put it in quotes, a natural hair dye, but it's not all that natural. And I say that because if you look on the box, there's quite a few ingredients in it that are actually banned in other countries. So I'm not a Beijinger. I do not support Beijing, but I know guys, they like it. They like to use it. Fine and dandy, but I won't say do not use it often. I mean, like, if it's a wedding and it's important to you and you really wanted extra,
Okay, I'm shaking my head so hard because I have several issues with Beijing. But the first one is typically, I have seen guys who have almost zero hair on their face.
I want to find this picture so bad.
And they put the Beijing. I said the Beijing. I got to say it like that. They put the Beijing. I'm going to say it like Bill Cosby.
I was about to say, you do sound
They
like
put the Beijing on their face to create a beard.
That's a no-no.
I don't think so. That is not attractive in any way. It just looks like you took a black crayon of some sort, a Sharpie, and just went across your face like this and drew in a beard.
I mean, but some guys really like that look, though.
Not.
Oh, that's what that those spray-on beards.
No, those are actually hair fibers. The Beijing it's a dye, and so one of two things. So one, for guys who get Beijing all the time, it's going to clog your pores. So it's counterproductive to what you're trying to do with your beard. So after it's like, yeah, I've been using Beijing for 3 or 4 months, and now my beard is dry and it's breaking off and it's patchy. It's the Beijing. It's drying your beard out. It's suffocating your beard, and it's counterproductive to beard growth and to a healthy beard. So I am anti-Beijing.
So question though, because there are some guys legitimately who want to dye their beards. They want to get rid of the gray, for various reasons. So what do you suggest though if they're looking to do that?
So one thing, if you definitely want to grow your beard, I mean, I don't know. I am like pro salt and pepper all day. Like, I don't know. There's something just very distinguished about a guy who has a beard and it's natural. And I don't care how great it is or isn't or whatever. I'm with it. But there are some, they want to hold on to, their college days, and they want that real black beard.
Hope alive.
They're trying real hard. But there are some natural dyes. The one I'm thinking of is truly escaped me at the moment. I'll have to look it up.
I gotta cut in because we do have to take this break. But when we come back, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna pick up with that. If you're looking to dye your beard,
I'll look it up.
Yeah, what product should you use? Not Beijing. I'm not just saying. I'm just saying. If you're gonna use it right. Anyway, on the Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
Business owners, need more customers? Offer fantasy sports contests and generate more sales. Restaurants, bars, hotels, auto dealerships, real estate offices. Whatever your business, fantasy sports contests can help you increase your sales and bring you more loyal customers. Visit Fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. Our software lets you customize contests fast and easy for your brand. That's right. Visit Fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. That's 888-55-SPORT or visit Fanify.com.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story, adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Maddie's Fund.
We're back, everybody, on the Be Inspired Radio Show, only on BeExposedRadio.com. Creating my own jingle. Okay, but we do need a real one. Miss Be Inspired, of course, on the mic.
Yeah. Blizzard. And the artisan angel, Azriel.
And our wonderful guest, Heaven Harper, the Beard Goddess. And she did an evaluation on all our fellas in the studio tonight, a beard evaluation. I think all of them are ready to book their appointments.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all, so when y'all do, right, you have to come back on the show and give your testimonial.
Yeah.
Talk about your experience.
I mean, like, and I won't even talk about y'all. No.
Yeah,
no, but like, I really want people's honest. I mean, you can see, like, guys, they post stuff or whatever, and I just repost what they post so people don't think it's fake. Like, I made them say something.
Right.
So yeah, your honest feedback is definitely welcomed. I definitely need it to, that's what it takes to grow. And people, I think they get so ashamed. Like, no, I mean, like, don't say nothing. Let me read it first.
Right.
Like, no, like, really, just give me, 100% the good and honest truth, and let me hear it.
We have to do that. So we're gonna definitely make sure we're promoting, because I think people really need to know about your business and what you do for men.
Thank you.
Because again, men, like we said before, men just don't get the pampering that they need,
really
either
don't.
because they work so hard, they feel like they don't need it. Our men are often put to the side. We're always talking about women's health, we're always talking about women's wellness, but we don't talk about men's wellness and them taking care of themselves enough. And like you said, you guys are the staple. Men are the staple of our community, but over the years it has been misconstrued. I didn't want to use that word, but for lack of a better word, it has definitely been reversed. And the pressure, women have carried the communities for a long time. I feel like it was not. It shouldn't be that way. We need our men to step up.
Definitely. Like, honestly, and another reason that I love this whole like beard goddess thing in the like male care, because it's kind of ingrained in our culture at this point that men don't relax, and that's why I feel like a lot of men just like aren't around, why they run from responsibility, because they have so much like other stuff on their shoulders. It's like once they start one thing, everything starts piling up, and you can't get rid of it because like you're just taught, I'm supposed to just suck it up, be a man. What happens when something bad happens? Be a man. It's just like you have to tolerate it and just keep going.
And that's why our men die early. I mean, I hate to put it like that, but that's the honest the truth.
Because we drink or smoke it out.
Right. Stress and depression and things like that. A gentleman, one of my clients, and I really felt bad, you guys. Let me tell you this story really quick. So I got a phone call from a customer. He was like, I've been trying to get up with you. I need to get in the shop. And I was like, oh, okay, well, when you want to come. And he's actually like in the Laurel area. And he didn't tell me, why he needed to come or whatever. He was like, just with my schedule and his schedule, we were kind of missing each other. And I was booked up when he was available. He's, and it just wasn't working out for like a good couple weeks, right? So he finally got to the shop. And he gets there and he says, you don't understand. He's like, I lost my wife giving birth to my son. And I was like, oh my, he was like, in the first place I could think of to kind of come and relax and de-stress from all of that was here. Like the first time I was here was absolutely amazing. And literally after the first time me and him had met and he had come to the shop, he had said his wife was pregnant, and and I was like, oh, awesome, congratulations. So this was kind of like his last, his last bit of relaxation before the baby got there. So, we were really excited. And then when he came back and he told me that, I said, oh my gosh, he was like, I just wanted to come and relax. And he bought the baby with him. And I was like, well, take you a nap in the chair if you need to, take you a nap in the chair. I'm gonna watch the baby till you get it, till you get it together. And literally, like, he was there for probably about an hour and a half. And it was probably his first time really getting to relax outside, because family and friends sometimes they can be a little overbearing, and sometimes they mean well, but they it's a bit much. You know, so it was just him and the baby one night. We came and I was in the shop late. You know, I stayed open for him. I was like, listen, I got to get you in. If you know, you're a client and you're a loyal client and you like, I got to get in. I'm here. So he came in about 7. I mean, literally, they didn't leave till about 9:30. Baby, fed the baby, put the baby to sleep, and I said, no, you guys go home and really relax. I mean, he fell asleep in the chair. He was snoring and everything, but it's just those type of things that make what I do so important. And that is why I keep pushing, keep pressing my way, even when it doesn't seem like the money is there or the clients may not be there. But those are the people that I want to service because those are the people who need it the most.
So I can tell that you're a woman of faith. So is this ministry for you? Is this go beyond just it being your business?
It is. I mean, because there's an opportunity to speak life into someone, and those opportunities cannot be missed. You know, and without being really preachy and whatever like that. But when someone just needs someone to say, keep going, you're doing an awesome job, you're an awesome man. Like most guys don't hear that. You're an amazing man. You are strong. You are, you know, you're amazing. We need you, and guys don't hear that enough. Like we need you. We need you. Yes, you know, you're our fathers, you're our brothers, and we need your support. We need your love so that we can be great. You know, and you know, and I'm a firm believer that, you know, man and woman, we were created, and together we can go so much farther. Absolutely. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know about you guys, but if my plan is to make it to the top and to be big and great, I can't do it with a whole bunch of other women because then I can't be marrying a whole bunch of other women. Like I'm not about that life. Right. You know what I mean? So I got to build up some guys to meet me when I get there. You know, when I get great and I'm making these dollars or whatever, and I'm rolling around in my white Rolls Royce with but you know, but you guys get what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Like this is why guys like aren't so into the concept of relationships, because exactly what she said. We don't really hear that you're great and all this other stuff. We just hear you're not doing this.
You're not doing enough.
Right.
But you guys are. I mean, and you can only do my thing is, look, you can only do what you can do, and you let God do the rest.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Let him make up the difference. Like, listen, I'm not perfect. I got my stuff with me or whatever, but I let him make up the difference from where I am to where I want to go. And he's the only person that can do that. And the same with guys. Like, you are who you are, and yes, baby steps and things take time. Yeah. So let him just do the rest. Let him do the rest, but be great in who you are today. You know, be great in who you are in this moment. We get so caught up on where we're going that we don't really enjoy what we have today, like our family and our friends, and even, you know, just being here, being in good fellowship with good people. And those moments matter. Yes, you know what I mean? Don't get so caught up in what's happening tomorrow, where I need to be next week, that you don't enjoy today and enjoy your family, and again, enjoy those moments where you get to relax and really take it all in, take life in. You are blessed. Like, you are breathing. Like, that is amazing. That is amazing. So it is a little bit of ministry. It is definitely a little bit of ministry.
Because it's different. You know, when people are in it for business, it's about that money. Right. Sometimes they will put overcrowd their schedule. Right. I mean, you have way too many people on there because they're chasing their money. Right. But I can tell it's more than that for you. You know, the opportunity to show someone love and show someone appreciation and care for them deeper than just what's on the outside. You know.
Yeah, you know that there's a saying that says, like, be the change you want to see in the world. And I realized that in my desire to be loved a certain way, I had to first show that. And if I want to be loved and appreciated and cared for a certain way, then I have to learn how to do that and how to share that with other people. Absolutely. So this was kind of like my first, well, not necessarily my first, but an exercise to do that. So, you know, I really challenge people that if you want something, start by doing it. Start by giving, and then when your hands are open to give, they're also open to receive. Yes. So that's a very important thing. Like, so you just always be willing to do something and give to someone else, and in turn, you know, you'll be blessed.
I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna kind of backtrack to a comment that we made. You know, if you're in a relationship, friendship, and that person is constantly putting you down and never lifting you up, that is not the relationship for you. No. Find the nearest exit sign. Because it's not going to change. That person, because that's just what they're prone to, unless, you know, you pray, ask God to change their heart and let God work on their heart. But, you know, that's not healthy for you to stay in a situation like that where you're constantly being put down. And a lot of men, do sometimes tolerate it. We think it's just the women who cling on to relationships where they're constantly being put down, and but men do the same thing, and they have certain inadequacies in themselves that they need fed. So they might stick in there with a relationship with somebody who they know is not really going to give them the care and attention that they need. So I encourage y'all to, if you're in that type of relationship, it's time to find the nearest exit sign and get yourself around people who is going to pour into you and care enough about yourself to make that decision.
Yeah, definitely.
That's it. Plain and simple.
Definitely.
Plain and simple. So, okay, let's do this for people who may be just tuning in. Okay. Again, just give them your information, how they can reach you if they want to book you.
Definitely. So on social media, I mean, I'm on kind of like everything under the sun. So Facebook and Instagram are probably like my number ones. If you want to reach me, you'll probably get me there first. So beard_goddess. Again, that's beard_goddess on Facebook and Instagram. And my phone number is 202-847-6821. That's 202-847-6821. If you don't get me, please leave me a message. I have a no phone policy during my sessions, so I don't answer the phone. So if you don't reach me, I'm probably with a client. I will not answer my phone. I refuse to. 9 times out of 10, it's like in the back of the back of the back somewhere. And that's because I think guys deserve your undivided attention. That's so right. I try to definitely give them that. And if you're if you're here in Baltimore, I am at Gentleman's Headquarters, 17 West 24th Street, Baltimore, Maryland, 21218. That's right in Charles Village. So if you know where 25th Street and Charles Street kind of meet, I'm right around the corner from there. So literally, like, if you know where that Safeway is, I am walking distance to that Safeway.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I used to go to that Safeway.
Yes.
Safeway, we know about that Safeway.
Yes. So
what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get this paper from you.
Yep. So come see me, you guys.
What we did was we had having to write down all of the products. That,
did
we do that?
No, I'll write some products
we'll
down. Or I'll tell you what they are.
All right, so this is what I'll do. So just to give you a recap of some of the things you need to do. So guys, in order to have a healthy beard, I'm going to say it like that. In order to have a healthy beard, here are some of the tips that the beard goddess gave us. Hands off. Number 1, keep your hands out of your beard for several reasons. It strips the oil out of it. You're constantly picking at it. It makes it dry and brittle. And what else did we say about it? Picking at it. What does that do?
Yeah, just pulling it out.
Yeah,
I mean,
pulling it
start
out.
to get, breakage. It's definitely a big cause of breakage. Again, like, it's going to make your beard dry. It's going to make it brittle. And then for guys that have those patches, 9 times out of 10, if you keep rubbing and rubbing and rubbing and rubbing, the hair's going to come out. And you're pulling the hair out at the root. And that's not what you want to do, because then it won't grow back at all.
Okay, so hands off, guys. Fellas, hands off. Hands off your beard. Also, the next thing you want to do is moisturize your beard. Don't be afraid. I like this, that having said that, don't be afraid to put creams and stuff in there. Pile it on, especially in the wintertime when the weather is a little bit more rough. Make sure you're putting on moisture creams on your beard. And then use beard washes. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna get those products from Heaven in a minute. She's writing them down, and we're gonna put them in our news feed and also on our Facebook page to make sure you get those, because I think it's important. And treat the men in your life. Okay, if you know some men in your life who have a beard, they want to take care of their beard. Bliss. I'm getting Bliss with this plan. Okay, listen, Bliss works very hard. Wednesdays is a long day for him. Wow. He works with kids. Awesome. And so Wednesday is his longest day. In working with the kids. I was just messing with you. You know that, right?
It's all right. We good.
I'm always good. But, he deserves to be tired because he works hard. He works hard. But, yes, y'all, treat the men in your life, okay? Treat the men in your life. Go get them some of those products. Book them an appointment with Heaven. If you're not in the local area, still go buy those products. Find somewhere where you can take them to get pampered so that they understand that they're important. We don't do enough of that, building up our men, letting them know that they are important. And I have Exactly. I feel like personally that is the cause for a lot of the issues that we have in our communities.
Yes.
And I could go very deep into that, but I won't to get on my soapbox. But some of the issues that we see in our communities is because our men have not been built up. And they, don't understand their value in the community because they're constantly being, depicted as criminals and deadbeat dads. And, all of these labels are being constantly put on our men. And so we can go on break. When we come back, though, I'm going to give you those products. I promise you this time. I promise you. We're going to give you those products so you can give it to the men, okay? The Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
You listen to the station with their ear to the streets. BeExposedRadio.com.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Check out this flashback. Our streets are not war zones, and our streets should not be treated as war zones. Now, we got a lot going on in our streets, and we can understand that. We do understand that, and we thank law enforcement and we thank communities for standing up against the things that are going on in their neighborhoods in the negative. But when you have a man broke down on the street, when you have someone in
who was
there
asking for help,
asking for help, you got someone in your home, you have a caregiver that's actually complying with his hands out and he's laying down and he's still getting shot, then this is not law enforcement. No. This is brutality. This is not police brutality. This is brutality. I would not call these offenders of justice police, and we do want justice, and we will get justice, and dare I say, by any means necessary. You can catch me Thursdays from 8 to 10 on the Denasha Harrison Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story, adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Maddie's Fund. Keyboard Cat.
That's it. The Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com. Okay, everybody, we're about to wrap up the show. Can you believe it went that fast?
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, doesn't it? It did go kind of fast.
Wow. That means I gotta come back.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You're definitely coming back.
Red carpet is rolled out for it.
Or like Bliss says, facts. You will be back. But so thank you, for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, you guys. You guys are awesome.
This was it was a great conversation. We just, and I think a lot of guys probably walked away with more information than they could have bargained for today. They probably did.
Well, then please feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'm always posting tips and tricks for a bigger, better beard with the Beard Goddess. Beard_Goddess on Instagram. Beard_Goddess here on Facebook. Feel free to reach out to me, ask me your questions, send me a picture of your beard if you'd like. We're making beards great again.
Yeah, make beards great again.
Make beards great again.
I love that.
Hashtag I rub beards. Hashtag making beards great again.
I love that. So let me go ahead and give you those. I'm gonna grab that list. Is it ready for me?
Yes.
Let me give you some goodies, okay, family? So here we go. Products that you can apply after you take a shower. Okay, so first thing you're gonna do is dry with a cotton t-shirt. So don't take a towel and just be like rubbing it all across your beard. That's tempting.
Yep, squeeze the excess water out.
Yeah, so you put the cotton t-shirt there, dry it out. So buy you some cotton t-shirts. Also, you need wooden combs are essential. They hold beard oil for moisture. So sometimes you might not have to reapply the oils. You can use that comb and just comb it through.
Definitely.
But the oils that you do want to get is coconut oil, avocado oil. These can be used as moisturizers. You can get them in the grocery store. Now, this is not me talking. If you're just tuning in, this information came from the Beard Goddess.
Yes, I support this message.
Yes. I'm just reiterating, okay? So also grapeseed oil and Jamaican black castor oil act as a sealant.
Right.
So when you put the moisturizer on, then you put the grapeseed oil or the Jamaican black castor oil on as a sealant to hold that moisture in.
Absolutely.
Okay. And then natural soap, you can use that daily to wash your beard, and weekly beard wash for deep clean. And I think we said that let me go back to it. Creative Culture Lifestyle,
yes,
they have a weekly shampoo that you can use. We're gonna post all of this information on our page. We promise, because there are a few people who asked for this information for beard care for their boo or for their dad or their brother or their uncles or some man in their life. They want to get these products for them. So here's some other products you want to try. Bully Beard Oil. Okay, look that up. That's where you can go to get some products. CreativeCultureLifestyle.com. CreativeCultureLifestyle.com. And okay, Gab Care.
Yes,
okay,
Gab Care.
Gab Care, and that is GEB as in boy, B as in boy, CARE. Gab Care. So those are the 3 places where you can go and get some of these products. And then of course the grocery store for the coconut oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, Jamaican black castor oil. Now some of these, like the Jamaican black castor oil and grapeseed oil, you may have to go to a natural food store. Some of them don't carry in the regular markets. So don't be afraid to go into the natural food stores or some of those places like that.
Your neighborhood hair store, what have you. Look, give your girl the list.
Okay.
And tell her, baby, this is what I need. And she'll probably look at you like, what? Yes. Tell her this is what I need from the store. And she'll probably know exactly what it is, especially if she's a natural girl. She'll be like, I have all of that. You'll be surprised. She probably has all of it right at the house. So just say, look, we need to share a little bit. And it becomes, something that you guys can both share together, this natural hair journey.
You know what's funny?
Bonding experience.
Yes.
It really is.
You know what's funny about that, though? Like, because usually, because I can say for myself that I'm telling my husband, don't touch my stuff. Like don't you touch that hair, that grease. Don't you touch that. That's mine. But then the reverse is when we start to get in self-care, we can, kind of share that experience instead of like being territorial.
Right. I think that's the thing. Like everything it becomes a partnership, you know? So, he's asking you for hair tips. And it's like, what? Okay. So just sharing that is very fun. It's very fun to see couples come in. I do couple sessions. So it's fun to see couples come in and he gets to do a facial on his woman, and she gets to do a beard treatment on him, and that's really fun for couples to experience.
Wow. So do you take female clients too?
I do. I do. I just primarily deal with the guys because I feel like we just have so many places that women feel comfortable going.
Right.
And I am in a barbershop, so I do have a few female clients that come in, and which is all fine and dandy and lovely, and I love my ladies, and they know it. And look, and all of their guys come to me as well. So I take both, but primarily the guys.
Okay. So just reiterate again how folks can find you and who you are.
Yes. Hi, you guys. My name is Heaven, a.k.a. the Beard Goddess. And you can find me Beard_Goddess on IG and on Facebook. You can always call me, text me, send me a picture of your beard to 202-847-6821.
I like how she put the radio voice on.
I know, right?
Yeah, that was my major, y'all.
Yeah.
It's like my first passion right here.
Yeah, see? All right, family. So thank you for tuning in. Please stay tuned next week to the Be Inspired Radio Show. We have another fabulous show planned out for you. You don't want to miss it live every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. right here on Be Exposed Radio.com.
Y'all dope.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common?